You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by I was in the pool, Andy.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
And we are also joined. He joined us for another episode.
Number 3.
Number 3. Recurring guest,
3 Pete.
Big Sexy,
You got it.
Adam. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
It's good to, I got a little gushy, but it's good to see you.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
You're pretty hospitable, but Andrew's kind of, he's here. He's a little untamed. He's a little feral.
Bitch.
I like to think I'm a gracious host. God damn it. Now you haven't partied in Club Rick yet.
Hold on for a second. For a second there. Hold on.
Sidebar?
Sidebar. I know you're the host of the podcast.
We're co-hosts.
We're co-hosts.
We're co-hosts.
You take lead a lot of...
All the time.
Are you really a host right now? It is my basement.
I buy most of the booze.
Touche.
But Andrew's got the ice.
He
I
does.
do have the ice.
He did spend money on the ice machine, which I do enjoy because I use it. But you have to be careful. It makes square cubes.
I know.
So
Yeah.
it splashes if you're not careful. That's why I have a bunch of fucking stains all over my fucking mouse pad over
I
here.
thought those were cum stains.
Oh, red? Am I bleeding?
Why? Why would
Coming
you say
blood?
that?
What the fuck?
Why would you say that? The only thing he has to look at, besides maybe porn on his computer down here, is me.
I'd take the porn.
Hey there, Big Sexy.
I'd take
Yeah,
the
it's
porn.
definitely not cum.
I went down a rabbit hole the other day.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you guys gotten into the nostalgia fap? I mean, like, gone to a website, xvideos.com, and fucking hit the search for just porn from like 2005?
No.
Just me?
Never been down that rabbit hole.
Just
No.
me? I guess it's just me.
It's just you.
Just hit the nostalgia fap, and
Is it just as grainy as it was in 2005?
it's they haven't upscaled it to HD yet. Still at 480p.
What would you find in the 2005
Oh,
grainy, off-putting
Lachelle
shit?
Marie was my jam. Blonde bimbo with huge fake tits
Okay.
in 480p.
Because see, this is the stuff, and Adam...
put her in 1080p, and they're like, C cup.
See, Adam, you
maybe
can...
she's not as hot.
You
in
can chime
HD.
in anytime, but I feel like you're probably in the same boat, if not a slightly different boat than I am.
No, I'm still on land.
Well, shut the fuck up.
Fuck your canoe.
Yeah, fuck your kayak. Aaron here, he had interwebs growing up,
I did. There was periods of time where we had high speed internet.
whereas
Yeah, I'm gonna think back here. 2005. I don't think I
we
like
didn't
Andrew
really
saying.
have internet back then.
Well,
If we did, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, rural
Yeah.
Rural.
internet.
didn't grow up in
2005 did not
rural-
exist for
no.
us.
We had there was a period of time where we had 2 phone lines because of to connect to the internet. you know?
Oh, yeah. See, we never even had dial-up.
And then they upgraded it, and we had AT&T DSL, and that wasn't. I mean, my cell phone's faster, 10 times faster now. But there was a period of time where we had high-speed internet and cable TV. We were living high on the hog. Girls Gone Wild advertisements at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then
See, we had it so bad that I
that
did
high-speed internet to watch the porn.
I was like a junior in high school, so we're talking 2008, 2009, 2010.
Running Windows Vista on that bitch.
I'd have to go to a buddy's to use LimeWire because we didn't even have a computer still.
Oh, that is right. That's right. Yeah.
Messing up his computer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Giving
On
his computer
LimeWire.
AIDS.
We burned more CDs.
Oh fuck yeah!
But
dude.
what I'm saying is like your 2005 nostalgia fap material.
It's a little different than your 2005.
My
nostalgia fap.
2005 fap material would have been the 1980s fucking pornos that I found on VHS from my father.
Full bush.
Full bush.
Full bush.
Yes. So,
Big old fake boobies. And
So
full bush.
yeah, I have not gone on the interwebs to find that again.
Or the Playboy magazines that he told us we could have that we didn't want.
Yes.
Because
yes.
full bush.
Full bush. Yes.
This one's
Lots-
not worth anything. It was from 1986.
It was a fun little game to find the Playboy bunny on
Reagan-
the front cover. I
Reagan
will
was
say that.
president.
The pages didn't stick together. That was the only good thing.
Well, because
Yeah,
he
I
read
know,
them for
right?
the articles. Duh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
So did we.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. The jokes in there were really fucking good.
Remember a friend of mine, his dad had a collection, and he wasn't a Playboy guy. He was a Penthouse guy. So
Step up.
so you'd sit in the corner, you'd read the stories that people would submit, and it was just fucking was absolutely ridiculous.
Like, this can't be happening.
yeah, there's no fucking way.
This guy's a legend.
She was a double amputee, and it was the greatest sex I've ever. Yeah, that's the one that sticks out in my head.
She was a nugget?
No, she had arms,
Oh, okay.
no legs.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
ain't got no leg, Lieutenant Dan.
She tastes like cigarettes.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
I'm tired. I think I'll go home now.
I gotta pay.
I had like 15 Dr. Peppers. Dude, I told you, Forrest Gump is my shit.
All right. I suppose on the record now, since the previous conversation, 8 episodes, 10 episodes ago,
Whatever it was.
That's his fop.
No,
Oh,
Gen A.
he
He
checks
looks
out-
up Gen A porn.
Jedi.
Jen, no, I have heard more of Aaron.
You just didn't pick up on it?
I've heard more Forrest Gump's quotes from you than Dodgeball. However, part of the skeptic in me also thinks,
Or is it his friend Bubba that Andrew likes the porn for?
but the skeptic in me just goes, maybe he's just doing that because I pointed out that I've heard more Dodgeball than Forrest Gump references.
Lieutenant Dan
So
invests
he's-
in some kind of fruit company.
So now he's making a conscious effort to make more quotes.
I think it was a pair.
He said we wouldn't have to worry about money no more. I said that's good. So I just cut that grass for free.
Jesus. Fred had one Penthouse
Shit.
magazine.
Run, Forrest, run!
For the record, Jenny totally gave him AIDS. That was an AIDS baby.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Shooting up with dirty needles and shit to Freebird. What the fuck? God damn it, Jenny.
God damn it, Jenny.
I love 15 Dr. Peppers.
Bonus points if you could sell us the minute mark to the best part of Freebird.
The solo?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I found
Do you know the minute mark?
No, it's got to be like 8 minutes
I think it's like 6:32 or something.
Oh, Jesus. No. I found there's a DJ. His name is Moonlight. I'll have to play it for you. It's probably copyrighted. It's Freebird. But he did like a techno version of Freebird. It is the ultimate fucking party song.
Oh, yeah. I can attest.
Yeah.
It's
when
pretty
I'm driving
banging.
home from work and I'm tired, I just fucking play Freebird by Moonlight. And then it goes, oh, help me, I can't. And it's boom, boom, boom. And it's the greatest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
See, it's like
I work
you
with
get
a
pulled
guy.
over by a cop. It's like, forgive me for anything I do from the minute mark of this to this in the song of Freebird because I'm not myself.
All right, son, you get a pass.
Yeah, that checks out.
So I was grocery stopping.
Grocery stopping.
I'm fucking hammered. Grocery shopping, and House of the Rising Sun was playing on the stereo.
There is. Yeah.
It's my second favorite song about a whorehouse. You know what my first favorite song is? LaGrange by ZZ Top. It's my favorite song about a whorehouse.
Okay.
I might create a Spotify playlist here.
You probably should.
I probably should. Songs about
I'd listen
whorehouses.
to it.
Yeah. And
But that's
Is there
not
that
much.
many songs about whorehouses?
Well, I
You'd
mean,
be surprised.
there's got to be. Well, what was that movie with Dolly Parton? Biggest Little Whorehouse in Texas, or there's got to be some sort of songs from that
What?
soundtrack.
That was like happiest little whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, whatever. It's semantics. I've never watched it.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard about it.
yeah. I think maybe Burt Reynolds was in it.
That checks out.
Yeah,
That checks out.
I love Burt Reynolds.
No, I
Smokey and the
going-
Bandit. That's my shit, dude.
Going back to Forrest Gump, I have a guy at work
Jedi.
that and Adam's
Is his name Bubba?
no, Adam's giving me eyes that I don't know what it's about. But anyways, we have the VR, headsets,
Oh,
right, with the lightsaber like fucking
they're-
Guitar Hero bullshit,
yeah, sure.
right? And Freebird's on there, and
Mm-hmm.
I keyed it up one time for us, right? It's a competition, whoever scores higher, and blah blah blah, all that
I
bullshit.
suck at that fucking game.
And yes, you do.
Yes. It's not like Guitar Hero, dude. The timing's weird.
Whatever.
Putting a
But
TV
as
in your
we're like
face. It's good
halfway-
for porn, and that's it.
as we're like halfway in the song, this guy just goes, "Hey, hey, this is a song from Forrest Gump." I'm like, "The song from Forrest Gump?" And he goes, "Yeah, the song from Forrest Gump." I'm like, "You mean the song that was in Forrest Gump, right?" He goes, I thought Forrest Gump like made this song, like they made the song specifically for Forrest Gump's soundtrack." I'm like, "Bro, you are fucking young and stupid." No.
What song was it?
Freebird.
Oh yeah, Jenny was fucking about to jump off that balcony,
Yeah, but they're like, but he
all
was
high as shit on heroin,
once again he was like, "Oh yeah,
shooting
this,
up with dirty needles and shit."
this was a song from Forrest Gump." I'm like, "It was in Forrest Gump, yes, but it wasn't from Forrest Gump.
No.
Forrest Gump is not a musical."
I do. I don't think I have it on my Spotify, but talking about Freebird, Skinnerd. Half of Skinnerd died in that plane crash. I did have a playlist at one point. Was I died in a plane crash?
Oh,
Jim Croce, Buddy Holly, Skinnerd.
it's kind
It's kind of dark.
Terrible.
It's kinda
John
dark.
Denver.
John Denver, yeah. Sunshine on my goddamn shoulders.
John
Mr.
Denver?
John Denver.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Actually, he didn't make that song famous. Peter, Paul, and Mary did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I stand corrected.
I'm great at trivia, by the way.
So you're rattling off more than I know.
I'm great at trivia.
That doesn't
Not
take
quite
much,
Jeopardy smart, but I can hold my own at a charity trivia night.
See, my brain's just full of dumb shit.
You'd be good at trivia.
And your
too.
phone is fucking loud.
It is fucking loud.
Whoops.
Oops.
Where are you?
Yeah, it's 1:10 in the goddamn
She wants
morning.
me to go away.
Your lady wants you home. It is kind of late.
No.
Whatever. We're just busy drinking.
Yeah, and talking.
Mm-hmm. There was a nice gap in between episodes there.
Yeah. Yeah, where the drinks went down smooth.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did.
Very, very smooth.
Fuck yeah. Now, okay, so I enjoy drinking a lot. If you didn't know.
I had no idea.
No, what? No way.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah. So, if I'm looking to drink all day long, I'm drinking Busch Light. Maybe starting with the Bloody Mary, before noon, and then cracking a Busch Light and casually drinking Busch Light all day. What do you have a go-to? Like, do you drink something? When was the last time you had all day drinking? Has it been a while, or
It would have been back this summer.
Yeah.
We had a golf outing, started at noon. I don't think we started drinking till just before. We might have done some shots in the parking lot.
Yeah. Pre-game,
Just to get
loose.
the jitters out. We're ready to have fun, but we definitely had our bags loaded with shots. We had Fireball and Jaeger.
Oh,
Good God, dude.
Yeah.
God, did you hate yourselves?
Sometimes. But
On that specific
we loaded
day.
the-
We're human. We all hate it.
we loaded
hate
our carts
ourselves
down. We had
at one
anything
point
from
or
Busch
another.
Light, Coors Light, Miller Light,
Yeah.
loaded down in the coolers. So we had all intentions on pretty much a beer a hole,
Yeah.
and had probably 40 or 50 little shot bottles of Fireball and Jaeger, and then of course the cart girls going around, and we ended up running into your father-in-law, and he was on the course and did shots with him and Myron
Well, that sounds about right.
from the bar cart,
Yeah.
and proceeded to leave said golf outing
yeah.
and pick my wife up, and we had a wedding to go to that night,
Oh God,
and proceeded to hammer down more shots
that's a full day.
and beers
Yeah.
till about 2 a.m. So,
How do you not need a liver transplant right now?
I'm probably due, but it's usually every 6 months before I do anything stupid.
I'm probably due.
But for the most part,
What blood type are you?
that's a good question. I don't know. Red.
Yeah.
Right.
That kind.
But
what type are you?
a lot of times
I know
we'll just,
you know.
Oh, shit. I used to know.
I'm A positive. If anybody wants to harvest my kidneys.
I am not quite a universal donor. I think I'm
O negative.
O positive.
O negative is the universal. O
yeah.
positive is
O
the
negative.
second best.
Yeah. O negative is universal
Look
donor.
at you.
O positive
Red
is second
Red Cross
best.
hitting you up every fucking 52
Fuck
days.
no.
56
Because
days.
I
whatever it
haven't
is.
donated any blood in like a decade, if not longer.
I do it very sporadically.
yeah, I don't do it at all.
They've forgotten about me.
Hey, you get here's an idea for the podcast. We all go donate blood somewhere, and then we just
With
get
mics in hand.
no, and just get a 6-pack and just get shit faced on 3 beers.
All right.
See, I've never given blood, so no thanks. Nope. I don't do needles.
I could poke you. I could poke you.
It's a needle issue. I don't do needles.
No, you just look away.
I could poke you
It's not that bad.
right here, right now.
I'm gonna tell you what your wife tells you. No.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
But no, I would say for day drinking, it's pretty much just a Coors Light kind of day. Sometimes the hops out of the Busch Light will give me a headache once in a while.
If I'm drinking all day, it's Busch Light all fucking day.
Yeah.
It used to be Bud Light, but Busch is usually cheaper.
Yep.
A 30 rack is cheaper than a 24 Bud Light.
I've got a handful of friends that are Coors Light drinkers, so it just kind of works out.
Yeah.
Especially for the day drinking stuff.
I really enjoy Coors Banquet in a bottle, the little stubby thing. Oh fuck, it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
That is pretty good.
I can only do maybe 5 or 6 of those, then I got to switch to something lighter.
Gonna say about 4 or 5 heavy beers, and it's time for me to switch to something else.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoy my vodka a lot. But I also in the wintertime I enjoy dark beers like stouts. But I can only do 2 or 3 of them, and then I got to switch to something
Most
lighter.
of those dark beers, I feel like you take a drink and you got to chew it before you can swallow, and it's just not my thing.
Not a swallower, huh?
No.
Spitter.
Yep.
Yeah, that a boy.
It doesn't.
Andrew's in the corner just rolling his fucking eyes.
It doesn't matter if it went in my mouth, spit or swallow. It still made it in there, so it don't matter.
One of the most hammered I've ever been in my entire life is we went to a stout tasting. So the brewery back home was doing, we barrel aged a bunch of our stouts, in whiskey barrels, and, made them blueberry and vanilla. And oh my God.
I was going to say that sounds delicious.
It was at 3:00. It was amazing. But 3:00 in the afternoon, that's when the tasting started. And then I was absolutely shit faced by 6. And then it was the summertime, so it wasn't even dark.
So we went to
my God, what the fuck?
see then
The hangover.
I'm almost nervous to do those.
It was like a whiskey hangover.
See,
I don't like whiskey hangovers.
We were in Kentucky and we went to a couple of moonshine distilleries. Did a tasting at one.
Oh fuck, bud.
And I can't remember the name of the distillery, but they had done one on an Amish homestead, and they can't remember what they called it, but they took a white corn for their mash,
Yeah.
but they smoked it,
Smoked?
trying to bring heritage to the area that they're in. They've got a big tobacco area, so they always hang it in the black sheds, It's all wood stake buildings, and they're always painted black. I don't know why Kentucky does it that way. But they smoked the tobacco, so they made this little black smoke shack. Mm-hmm. They smoked the white corn, and then they made a sour mash out of it and made a moonshine. The problem was, I've been around farming, and I've been around burnt corn from grain bin fires. Mm-hmm. And to me, it smelled and tasted just like a grain bin fire. I'm at this tasting with my, before she was my wife.
Your lady.
My lady. Her parents were there. Her sister was there. And I look over to her father, and I said, "Where'd that cat go?" Because there was cats running around the farmstead. And he kind of looks at me funny. Well, I don't know. Why? I said, "'Cause I'm going to go lick its asshole to get the taste out of my mouth here." It was the worst shit I have ever had. And I said it just loud enough. Everybody in the tasting heard me.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who's this guy?
Pretty well
with
how
his
that
horrible taste and classy shit.
It was garbage, and they said it was their best seller. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, they bought it for the label, and it's never getting drank, ever. It was terrible.
I mean, I haven't had a lot of moonshine. Don't get me wrong, I do have some moonshine back at Club Rick.
Yeah.
But it was made here in our little tiny town.
Oh, yeah.
Guy made it in the garage.
But really, when you talk about it, moonshine is no different than whiskeys and bourbons.
It's just not aged.
It's not aged.
It's not put in a
been
barrel.
Soaked in the barrels.
Right.
It's especially
pure raw alcohol.
For the most part, flavored moonshines that are made at the production level that are allowed to be sold nowadays.
They're cut down so low. They're what, 35?
Look
30,
at your proofs. Yep, it's
30,
it's a clear
30%.
It's a clear grain alcohol, whereas a Kentucky bourbon or a Kentucky whiskey, it's
all it is.
It's all about flavor.
Right.
What do you want the flavor to be? We got one
Have
down
you tried,
we like going
have you tried
to.
the moonshine that's in mine?
I have not tried the moonshine that's in your fridge.
Because it's hiding in the back.
Road trip.
Because I'm a little bitch.
I said, bitch.
I'm totally that bitch.
Well, you're coming over next weekend, so.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Oh, my God. Anna actually has a video. It was years and years ago, but it was neighbor Redbeard had moonshine. And he's like, "Aaron, you got to try this. It'll put hair on your nipples or whatever the fuck." Those country bumpkins.
Dude, you don't want hair on your nipples, trust
well,
me.
I do, and I do have hair on the nipples. It's weird. Anyway. So he's like, "Here, try this." Andrew just showed his nipple to both of us.
Very unappealing.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
I don't even know how to describe that.
A little cold.
Yeah, it looked a little chilly.
That's folks. That's how you know how drunk we are.
It
start flashing our ghost.
It just in a sea of chest hair. It looked like a walrus poking out for all of us to see. Eddie Hoodles. The neighbor guy, he's like, "Oh, you got to try this moonshine." That he got it from a friend of a friend or whatever. And he's like, "You got to rip a shot. I'll rip a shot with you." So he ripped a shot, and he doesn't shudder because that's all he fucking drinks is whiskey. And I ripped the shot. I never had moonshine before. And I'm like, I'm not feeling anything. And then about 15 seconds later, "Oh, there's the bird." There's the bird. Yeah, okay, that's moonshine. All right, I know what it's like now. It lives in my fridge, and I don't drink it.
What?
You want to take the
last time I cleaned a paintbrush, I think I borrowed some.
I was going to say, I think Fred used to keep a mason jar of moonshine.
That's what it's in, a fucking mason jar.
And he would use that to clean out his flasks.
Well, that's a good way to clean out the flasks.
Yeah. Because, people put, whatever alcohol in flasks, and then they forget about it, and then they're like, "Oh, shit, I need this flask."
I put it in my jacket pocket when I go to a wedding.
Yeah, so they'll dump out...
Who wants to go to a wedding sober?
Yeah, so they'll dump... He dumped out whatever would be in his flask, and then before he'd actually go to use it, he'd, swish around some moonshine, let it sit for, a day or two.
Oh, Jesus, that's a whole thing.
Yeah. Swish it around some more and then dump it out.
And there's Andrew drinking it.
My new neighbor.
Hey, motherfucker.
my new neighbor with all the dogs.
And that's all you have?
Bought the place behind us. He saw the mason jar. He's like, is that? He came over. He's been over a couple times, and he's like, is that moonshine? I was like, yeah, it's local moonshine. It's from the guy who lives just over yonder. And he goes, can I try it? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's fair game. Am I going to drink alone? I'm like, no, I'll take a sip too. It's fine. But yeah, it's probably 7/8 full because it just sits there. I try to stay away from moonshine.
Use it to fuel your tiki torches.
Oh no, I buy the fluid for that.
You'd burn the whole tiki torch down.
Fuck
I was going to
yeah.
say, you'd burn the place to the
Not
ground.
a pyro, goddamn.
Well, I
Yet.
am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I fully enjoy watching fire.
What?
Oh, I enjoy. I'm like,
It's probably not something you should fucking say on podcast.
well, I
I'm
mean,
not an arsonist.
Oh, well, yeah.
there's
no,
nothing. I enjoy
Play with fire,
sitting
wet the
there.
bed, bud.
I don't think there's a few things better, but one of my favorite things to do is sit around a campfire with a glass of whiskey and just watch the fire and bullshit with friends. I mean, that's a great thing to fucking do.
Oh yeah.
Big fan.
And then once you're drunk, that's when you start poking logs and
Well, you play a fire, wet the bed.
doing the shit you're not supposed to do.
Well, there's that.
Uh-huh.
How'd you know Andrew wet the bed?
Play a fire, wet the bed.
I don't know why you guys are picking on me.
Because it's fun.
That only happened a couple times.
Mr. Walrus Nipples.
Like a $5 hooker, it's easy.
Hey,
She tasted like cigarettes.
does that mean you owe me $5?
I don't carry my wallet in a little tiny town.
Well, you know what? Fuck you then.
I'll Venmo
I
you
showed
$5.
you. I showed you
Wait,
both.
it'd be $2.50. It was only one nipple.
Yeah.
Oh well. You know,
Oh, don't do it. Jesus Christ. Don't do it.
I was gonna say all you gotta do is ask.
How much does it cost to not see it?
That's $10.
That is $10.
It's double the price.
So
Worth
either,
it.
OnlyFans blackmail.
Yeah.
I bet you that's a pretty lucrative business. You start thinking about it.
You give me
Go
$20,
get-
I'm going to send you
go get-
pictures of my cock.
Go get the girls from My 600-Pound Life.
Oh, God.
You pay me, or you will have to see this every morning when you wake up.
Oh, yeah, I'd pay. I'd pay. Or, I mean, obviously, I'd block the number first, and then if it came through again, I'd pay. That would be successful extortion.
knowing your luck, you'd block the number and they'd email you.
Yeah, they'd find my fucking email.
They have a programmer that can make sure it doesn't go to your spam.
Yeah. Oh, there's an email. It's labeled like Publishers Clearinghouse or whatever.
You won $10 million.
And it's just disgusting.
What did I forget who told me this, but sometimes you just gotta slap the belly and ride the waves.
Pick a fold and fuck it.
Yeah.
Any hoodles. This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Instagram. Email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. Oh, that's the other one. Oh, yeah, it looks worse than the first one. Oh, God, it's both. My name is Aaron.
I'm Andrew.
It's Adam.
Good God, put your tits away.
The only thing he has to look at, besides maybe porn on his computer down here, is me.
I'd take the
Hey there,
porn.
big